How about the Simpsons keep fucking calling
Predicting
it?
everything.
They predicted the Apple Vision Pro. There's an old Simpsons episode where people are walking around with those goggles and they're falling into manholes, and now you're seeing people out there in the street swiping things and moving away and wearing these goggles on the street.
I can't believe they got Trump on the escalator, though. That, to me, is one of the craziest ones, when they got him riding the escalator down like he did in that one moment where I think he had just declared for the presidency, and he kind of rode this elevator down.
Yeah, how did the Simpsons do that? This is what I think.
Time traveler?
I don't think time traveler, but I think that if you're so into... Here it is.
Yeah.
Look at this. They literally had Trump waving. It's the same photo. It's so crazy. God, that's so nuts. Oh, wait a minute. People think the Simpsons predicted Trump's win, but it's what? What does that say, Jamie, on the right-hand side? What are they saying? It's not true? It's not true. Viral image claiming the show, scroll back up, called the 2016 electoral map has nothing to do with Trump. The claim the Simpsons not only foresaw Donald Trump's run for president, but also predicted which states he'd carry, making the rounds as wrong. The claim is wrong.
Oh, they're just saying they claim too much, I would believe. But that picture...
But the picture is they had Trump coming down the escalator, and he was going down the escalator, and he did wave his right hand. I mean, like, the thing is, it's the same image. Like, no matter what, the fact that he did that, and they predicted it, I feel like some people, if you're intensely creative, and clearly those guys are, if you're constantly, you have your thumb on the pulse of satire and culture and where things are headed, I think you can see things. I think you get whispers from the muse. I think the universe sends you messages. There's there's been talk about that with in Diana Pasulka's book, American Cosmic, the first book.
Jamie he gave me the rec before he got here. He was talking about
she's fascinating.
I'm going to read that. Yeah.
But in that book, one of the things that they go into is 2001 and the monolith, like that these whatever that is that brings this monolith to these primitive primates, and they see this thing, and this thing sort of represents where they're going to and what the future is. It's kind of. I mean, in the book they theorize whether or not that's a television, or it's a screen, or it's a cell phone, but it's this something that's pulling us towards it, and that Kubrick recognized that. But Kubrick was a fucking genius, like a real scary genius. Like, he would do complex mathematics in his spare time, and all of his movies were encoded with all this weird, like, Easter eggy stuff. Like The Shining.
Shining with the shirt.
It's all about the moon landing.
Yeah.
Even the amount of miles to the moon is the exact same number as the room that was haunted. The kid wearing the NASA shirt.
Yep.
Like, there's so many things that people connect with the moon landing. And then the ultimate conspiracy theory was that Kubrick faked the moon landing.
Oh, that, yeah.
That's the best one. I love that one. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah.
Eyes Wide Shut's pretty
my
crazy
God.
movie.
That is pretty crazy. Because back when Eyes Wide Shut first came out, everybody's like, well, that's not real. And then you hear about Epstein's Island, you're like, maybe it was. Maybe there are parties like that.
There's a conspiracy that he was killed because of that movie.
Really?
You know about this? So supposedly he showed the movie to the executives, and they wanted him to take out 15 minutes of the movie. Everybody got kicked out of the theater. I mean, again, I'll probably get fact-checked on this, and then a few days later.
Where'd you read this? Was it on Reddit?
Let's see it. Come on.
Here it is. Kubrick died of a heart attack 6 days after showing the final cut of Eyes Wide Shut to Warner Brothers, making it the final film he directed. He reportedly considered his greatest contribution to the art of cinema. Wow.
But suppose he got into a yelling match with the executives about some of the stuff that was in it.
Was he murdered because of Eyes Wide Shut? But what was so egregious about that film that they would murder him, though? I mean, exposing too much.
Sex cults?
Yeah, I don't trust Core. I don't trust any fact-checking organizations anymore.
Number things at the bottom.
Oh,
he died 5 days later.
People get nutty with that
I guess
stuff.
a little crazy.
Yeah,
but that's a crazy movie. The fact that he did,
yeah,
he kind of showed some of that stuff. There's weird stuff like at the end of the movie too, when those two guys come and get their daughter and stuff. There's a lot of weird stuff.
Well, that weird stuff it used to be so easy to dismiss.